Well, we've heard a lot of talk these days around the effects of emotions on health. This is turning up everywhere, that idea.
If you look at the causes for diseases, there are, three major categories. Environmental factors, injury, toxicity cause problems. And then it's genetics. But by far, the most cause for disease is really emotion. In Chinese medicine, different emotions go into different organs of the body. Anger affects the liver, happiness affects the heart, sadness and worry affects the lung, and fear affects the kidney, and too much thinking actually affects the spleen and the stomach. About a year ago, somebody I know suddenly died of liver cancer. When I heard the news, I was surprised because he was relatively young. And my first reaction is there must be some anger, a lot of anger in his life. I later found out, yes, in the last 2 years of his life, he had so much anger, and that just all went into his liver and caused this, devastating disease. Because if you can see beyond the visible spectrum, if you can see infrared and ultraviolet and beyond, you will see that anger is this dark cloud, and dark energies go to the liver to cause damage. And happiness, we like to be happy, but happiness causes problems too. There are people who die from a heart attack because they are too happy suddenly. You have people who are anxious for a piece of news, but when the good news finally comes, and they couldn't handle the adrenaline rush, and they had a heart attack. If you look at Viagra, and since that drug became available, there must be thousands of people died from heart attack when they were in that ecstatic state. So happiness is not always good. Dana Reeve, the wife of the Superman actor Christopher Reeve, she died of lung cancer about a year after her husband died. There was just too much sadness and worry in her life, looking at her husband paralyzed there, day after day and waiting to die. So and then there are women who developed vaginal infections or even ovary cancer because they have too much shame for their previous sexual activity. And this shame just, sank into their subconscious. And the subconscious works in a very unique way. It created all this disease to prevent the person from getting into the same sexual activity again. So you have herpes and ovary cancer. You also have women who gain a lot of weight can never lose it because they have a fear for relationships and marriage. These are usually women from dysfunctional families. They've seen enough hurt and betrayal and suffering. So they have this fear for marriage and relationship. Now, when this fear gets into the subconsciousness, and the subconscious mind tries to help you, and its way of doing this is to create a condition, in this case, to gain a lot of weight, to make you so unattractive, so you will never get into a relationship. You can try everything to lose weight, but until you clear this fear, you won't lose the weight. It will be always there. Then we have mental health issues. Most of the mental health issues are caused by emotions and crime. People go to prostitution, drug addiction, commit a crime because of emotional imbalances. Many of the people who commit a crime are just so angry, at society, at their parents, at other people. When these people get enough love and respect, and find enough love and respect in their life, they will not continue their self-destructive ways in life.